Donut Duster Lonnie here, and I thought I'd do a video today as I prepare for the Wolek's famous Beard Championship coming up on the 23rd. So I've entered into the mustache category in two areas, the Jimmy Buffett bushy or natural style and the handlebar style. So if you remember, I was in this last year and did quite well. So hopefully I can repeat, but there'll be a lot of great stashes out there doing the same thing. So I'm going to shoot this video, I think, in 3 parts. First part's just going to be to trim the beard out, so I'm stash only, and then we're going to wash out the mustache and get it to a natural style for the Jimmy Buffett bushy category, and then from there I'm going to apply wax and we'll get it styled up into a handlebar. So stay tuned. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and shave off the beard. I'm not gonna do a full shave, but I'm gonna use a trimmer and get that taken care of. Get the mustache out of the way. Don't want any accidents. Also want to make sure we get it close to the mouth so we don't have any underlying beard hairs. Even though this is a online contest and they're not checking all the hairs, still want to make sure it's legitimate. I won't be competing in nationals at Daytona Beach shortly after this online competition, but man, I think that would be fantastic to do. So maybe someday soon I can, or some year I can do that. All right, so I'm just going to do a little cleanup. I actually like that stubble look. I may or may not keep that, but for now I'm going to keep it for this video, and we'll see if I keep that for the actual online photo shot or not. So I'll be right back. All right, so now we're going to wash out mustache and try to style it up to a natural style. I'm going to use my own homemade beard wash concoction, so hang tight, I'll be right back. All right, so we are washed out and ready to style up. Not a whole lot of styling technique to this. What I'm going to do is really more of a walrus style. You know, I could just go super natural like that, but for a competition I think I want it to be styled but without product. I think that's the important. So I'm just going to kind of brush it out and let it hang over the lip, and then with a slight curve to it. So let's see how it works out. All right, so I think something like this for my actual competition video, or not video, photo, I may actually, without any product, put some rollers in there and get some of those flyaway hairs to line up a little better while it's drying. And so I may go ahead and do that. But something like this, I really want it to be kind of more of a sweeping motion down and out like that. What do you think? Is that a winner? Let me know what you think. So now what I'm going to do, next step, is we're going to go ahead and style it up into a full styled handlebar. And similar to what Bob recently posted, is I'm going to go ahead and use, it's going to be a two-stage. I'm going to use the Duster's Stache Wax by Cow's medium, which is a scented wax, and I'm going to put just a light coating in there, and then I'm going to put curls in it to get everything moving in the right direction. And then I'm going to layer that with the Stronghold tacky version of the Duster's Stache Wax. So hang in there, and we're going to go through that next. All right, we're going to start with the medium scented wax. Wow, that's a coffee licorice, and it does smell amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and scrape out just a little bit. I don't need a whole lot. You could apply this without heat, but I don't want to pull any hairs, so I'm going to get it as liquidy as I can. Clean the hands and do the same on the other side. Heating this up gets it really into almost an oil-based consistency, and then it firms up as it cools and folds very nice. I start under the nose, work my way out. I do this little flip so that I get both sides of the mustache coated. Again, clean the fingers of the loose wax. And now I'm just going to use a comb just to get it evenly applied. And that's what we're going to do for our first layer. And then I'm going to put rollers in this and let it cool, let it set, and then we're going to come back with the firm tacky hold, which is just going to lock that in. So I'll come back once the rollers are in, and then we'll wait a while and then come back with the second application. All right, so I got one side in. I thought I'd show you how I do this. So I just pull the hairs out, get the roller in as deep as I can to the base of the hairs, and then I roll it around. Now my stash is getting back to the length where I may be able to go back to a larger roller. The other thing I like to do, and I'll probably do this for the actual competition styling, is I like to wet the hairs, even with the wax in it. I like to wet the hairs because it's that wetting the hairs that really gets them to all shape together around the roller. So I'll just roll them straight back like this, tucking all the hairs around. And then I like to turn it like that. And that starts getting that handlebar shape in there. Again, I'd probably wet these first, and I may go back and do that after I'm done with this video, but that's basically my rolling technique. We'll be right back. Okay, I've let these sit for a while. We're going to go ahead and reveal. You can see that nice curl in there. I was rushing this along just a little bit, so they are still actually slightly wet. So I'm going to pause it here and just give it a little more drying. All right, so this is styled with the medium wax and just a little bit at that. I really didn't put a whole lot of wax in there. So if I wanted a medium style, I probably would do another layer of the medium wax and go ahead and have more of this brushed out style. If you're interested in the medium wax, you can reach out to Cowles, and he'll get those to you, or ship them to me if we have enough interest in that, and I'll ship them out here from States. Saves a little bit in the shipping costs. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my second layer with the Stronghold, which is unscented, and it is a tacky wax. So you can see the sheen on that. This is very tacky wax, I would say if you're a beginner stash grower and haven't applied a whole lot of wax, this could be a little trickier to apply, but with some practice you can get it. The key to this is liquefying it at the beginning, because it's going to pull the hairs if you don't, but it's going to dry super firm. So it's a great firm hold wax, but takes some technique to apply. So Bob said he warmed it up for 20 seconds. I'm going to do something similar to that. I'll be right back. All right, so I have it warmed up in the tin, and you can use your thumbnail or the pick that comes with it. Now, when it's on my hand, I like to warm it up and liquefy it, and then I apply it to the stash, but it is very tacky. One thing I really like about this, though, is when you apply some heat to it, it really softens up. I mean, you can see that that is nice and soft. And you can see the tackiness in there. You want to be careful not to pull the hairs. And again, I get on both sides of the stash, starting from under the nose, working my way out. Again, being careful not to pull the hairs. Okay, and it is really important to keep your fingers clean when you're using this product, or it will pull the hairs when you're styling it. So now we're going to do the other side. You can see I'm putting more wax on my fingers to spread. You can also do smaller portions with more applications. So you don't need a lot to get a really firm hold. And this stuff really grabs as it cools. Alright, so I think I have the hairs layered now. You can see it's taking that more styled look. I'm going to go ahead and get those fingers really clean. And I have an old rag that is okay if I get all waxy, so I use that for my styling. So now what I want to do is, obviously this is firming now, but before it gets totally firm, I want to run a comb through it. All right, now, if you recall my entry photo from last year, Wolek's Beer Championship contest, I don't go with that pencil thin look. My personal style is more of a brushed out look like this. Now, I did a serious trim of my mustache at the beginning of summer, so I've lost quite a bit of length on here, but I think with the right styling I can still kind of get that duster style that I like, kind of get those ends working together, and you can see how they're kind of coming up back towards the edges of my eyes. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this out and not bore you with the details, but this is basically going to be my styling technique and look for the competition, and we'll see how it goes. But if you think that this strong, tacky, unscented version is something you might like, I do have several tins of that here available in the States to order. Just reach out to me, send me a message, or you can go to my website at thestache.store to order that, and I'll get that out to you. So I will be right back with the wrap up. All right, so that's it. That's a wrap for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I think for the actual Wolek's Beer Championship competition, I'm going to throw in a couple wrinkles to this that I think will be fun. So if you like the logo, if you like the gear, go check out the stache.store. You can look in my bio as well, and we have several logos out there with lots of merchandise for those logos that I think you'll enjoy. So thanks for watching. As always, Original Mustache Club for life, baby.